For grade.
So today we're going to be solving 2002 AP Free Response question number 8. We have solid carbon we have solid carbon and CO2 gas going to 2 moles of carbon monoxide. So question 1, predict the sign for the change in entropy delta S for the reaction. Justify your prediction. So delta S is positive, and we can explain this with 2 reasons. 1, it's solid creating gas increases the disorder. Delta S is a measure of disorder, so delta S is positive. And you see this with the molecules in solid. They're all orderly, but as it goes to gas, it's a lot of partying going on, a lot of disorder. Delta S increases, positive. Or the reaction has 1 mole of gas in the reactants and 2 moles of gas in the products. This increases overall disorder, therefore delta S is positive. So you see the same thing here. It's 1 mole of gas, 2 moles of gas, a lot more disorder, a lot more partying. Second question. In the table below are data that show the percent of CO in the equilibrium mixture at 2 different temperatures. Predict the sign for the change in enthalpy, delta H, for the reaction. Justify your prediction. So the chart shows that at 700 degrees Celsius, the percent of CO is 60%, and at 850 degrees Celsius, the percent is 94%. So increase in percentage, delta H is positive. And the reason for this is that more CO after increasing the temperature means that the reaction shifted right towards the products. This means heat went into the reaction, so it is endothermic, therefore delta H is positive. We can rewrite the equation as C plus CO2 plus heat goes to 2CO. So if we increase the heat, increase the products, increase the reactants, increase the products. And now we shift over to my partner.
And here we are. Here we have part C of this. It asks you approximately complete the potential energy diagram for the reaction by finishing the curve on the graph below. Also clearly indicate the change in H for the reaction on the graph. Well, I can tell you that our fake little approximation is right there. So notice that it's a bit higher than on this line, and that by consequence our change in H is this. This is our little change of H, because that's what we started with before, and that's what we have now. Change of H, simple as that. And we know it's that because change in H is positive. Going down here, if the initial amount of C were doubled, would the effect, or C solid were doubled, what would be the effect on the percent of carbon monoxide in the equilibrium mixture? Justify your answer. This is simply a trick question. There is no effect, and I know this because solids do not appear on the equilibrium expression, and therefore adding solid is completely pointless and silly, and why would you do such a silly little thing? You beautiful fool. Alright, thank you very much. That was 2002 AP Free Response question number 8. Have a good day.